Hey dolls, and welcome back to my channel. As someone with oily combination skin, my skincare product go-to when I notice that my skin is very clogged, very textured, or it's acting up is a clay mask. I have used a lot of clay masks before, so I've learned a lot from using it, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you some tips and tricks on how to optimize the benefits of your clay mask and make the most of its skincare benefits. My first tip is to choose the right clay mask for your skin type. Different clay mask has unique properties that caters to specific skin concern. For example, kaolin clay is excellent for dry and sensitive skin, while bentonite clay is suitable for oily combination skin or acne prone skin. I have oily combination skin, so my go-to clay mask is bentonite clay, also known as colloidal clay. And it's always a plus for me if they are vegan and cruelty-free. My second tip is to cleanse and exfoliate first before using your clay mask. Before applying clay mask, make sure that your face is clean and free of makeup, dirt, or any dead skin cells. Cleansing and exfoliating beforehand allows the clay mask to work more effectively by penetrating deeper into your pores. My third tip is to use a facial steamer. Facial steamer and a clay mask is a match made in heaven. Honestly, there's a big difference when you use a face steamer before you put on your clay mask. The steam really helps to loosen up any oils, bacteria, or dirt trapped in the skin. And if you steam your face before masking, it really helps allow acne fighting ingredients in your mask to really penetrate deeper into your pores and really target those breakouts. My fourth tip is to apply a thin, even layer of your clay mask. I know that some of us can get super overboard with using clay mask and we want to really just pile it up onto our face. That was also me the first time I used a clay mask, but I find that putting an even amount of clay mask is much more effective than putting a pile of clay mask. Applying it in thin layer ensures that you have a uniform application, and also it's easier to remove the clay mask after. Believe me, applying a super thick amount of clay mask wouldn't result into a more effective clay masking. If you find that you have too much, just apply it on your elbows, your underarms, or other parts of your body. So I got this tool from the dollar store and I find that this is the best tool for masking. So this one has a silicone tip, so it really bends well, and it really applies the clay mask thinly onto the face because it can give you that scraping effect. So it really applies flat onto your skin, and if there's any excess, it drags it, so you get a thin application of your clay mask. So if you find that you're having trouble applying clay mask and you can't apply it evenly, use this tool. It's very helpful. Tip number 5, monitor your drying time. You always have to pay attention to the recommended drying time of your clay mask. So always read the label on how much time you need the clay mask to be on your face. If you have dry or sensitive skin, consider removing the mask while it's still damp and not fully dry. Don't worry, it wouldn't be ineffective. It would still be effective, but it makes sure that it won't over dry your skin. As for myself, I have oily combination skin, so my sweet spot is in between 8 to 10 minutes. Tip number 6, I'm also very guilty about doing this, but try to avoid doing some facial expressions when you're putting your clay mask on. I know that when your clay mask is hardening up, you want to like talk and you want to like feel it and you want to feel the crack, but if you do a lot of facial expressions while you're putting your clay mask or while you already have the clay mask on, it makes a lot of cracks and it makes an uneven application, because the more facial expression you make, the more it cracks and the more it gets removed onto your skin. So some parts of your skin might not be targeted, so just make sure to relax while doing your clay mask and just stay still for 10 minutes. My tip number 7 is to use a a lukewarm water when removing your clay mask, or if you can, just take a shower. Usually clay masks are really hard to remove, especially when it dries down. So using a warm or lukewarm water would really soften the mask, so it's easier to remove. It's also good if you soak your face towel in warm water, wring it out, and then remove your clay mask with it. For me personally, I just hop on the shower because first, it's less messy, and second, it's just easier to remove the clay mask when I'm in the shower. Tip number 8 is to always really moisturize well after using a clay mask. So when you're using a clay mask, it really draws oil from your skin, so it's essential that after you use your clay mask, you pat your skin dry. You can either use a hydrating toner first, but never skip moisturizer once you apply your clay mask, because you really want to replenish any moisture that is lost onto your skin and to keep your skin balanced. Now let's talk about frequency of use. Generally, I would recommend using a clay mask once or twice a week, but if you have dry sensitive skin, consider using a clay mask less frequently to avoid over drying. My last tip number 10, is spot treatment. You can also use a clay mask as a spot treatment, especially for acne prone areas. Apply a small amount to the affected area and leave it on for a shorter period of time to help draw out impurities. Clay mask is also my favorite when I have a pimple with a pus. It really draws out the pus without having me to like prick it, which is really bad. So just apply it on your pimple and then just let it sit for about 6 minutes and then rinse it out. I also love doing spot treatment around my nose because my nose is always very clogged. I have a lot of blackheads there, so I love doing a spot treatment on my nose and also on my chin area. And always remember, consistency is key when you're using a skincare product. Regular use of clay mask along with a well-rounded skincare routine can really help improve the overall health and appearance of your skin. So now I'm going to share with you my favorite clay mask. As I've mentioned before, I've tried a lot of clay masks and a lot of them are really good, but this hits differently. I wasn't expecting too much from it, and then when I use it, I was like, I really need to share this with you all. This is the clay mask from No Beauty, and did you know this is actually a brand by Vanessa Hudgens? So Vanessa's really open in sharing that she really struggled with acne most of her adult life, and she always turned into clay mask whenever she has blemishes or breakouts. So she thought of a product that can fit into one's skincare routine seamlessly. And here's a good thing with clay mask: if you have an existing skincare routine that you love, so this is a product that you can fit in once or twice a week. And I've mentioned before that you can use this as a spot treatment, and then after application you can still go on with your existing skincare routine. So this clay mask is made with mineral infused colloidal clay harvested from an active glacier in British Columbia, specially created for oily, acne prone and combination skin. So this is how it looks like, and when I was applying this on, I was pleasantly surprised of the scent of this clay mask. It really feels like you entered a luxurious spa. I was just really happy using this. Like, first, it smells amazing, and then it applies very easily on the face, and you don't have to mix it with anything. It's already mixed and you just have to apply it on. And I know that for some of you, you miss me using my face microscope when doing a mask. So I pulled up my microscope so that you can see how effective this mask is. This is how my nose is looking like before the mask. You can see that my blackheads are really black, my pores are very congested. Then when I apply this mask on and I remove it, you can see that on the microscope, my blackheads doesn't look black anymore. It turned into like a yellowish color. It really is very soft. So I pulled out my Blackhead extractor and I start pressing onto my nose, and I kid you not, my Blackhead extractor was full of blackheads. I've never seen my Blackhead extractor full, and it's just on my nose. Even before I use my Blackhead extractor, you can see on the microscope that the blackheads are already on the tip of my hair. So this clay mask really pulled out my blackheads from my pores. That's how effective it was. And I also appreciate how effective it is on my chin, because on my chin, my whitehead there, it really sticks onto my pores. Like, it's really hard to remove it. But this mask really softened that part, and I also got a lot of blackhead, especially when I use my blackhead extractor from my chin. I'll also show you how my skin looks like with the mask on, and you'll see that there's like a pool of oil on my pores. I was really amazed about this product because when I put it on, I didn't even feel like, you know, that pulsing effect. It has a little tingling effect to the skin, but it's more like cooling than hurting my face. So I wasn't expecting too much from it, but the microscope doesn't lie. My blackhead extractor doesn't lie. It really helps in pulling out oil and my blackheads and my other impurities from my skin. And after using this clay mask, I find that my skin was softer and smoother. And I actually just applied makeup on today, and my makeup just applied so smoothly on top of my face. So I'll be putting all the details down below on the description bar on how you can get your hands into this clay mask. But I highly recommend this product. I am sure that you guys are going to love this clay mask. I'm sure of it. I'm just sure of it. I already told my friends about this. It smells amazing. It's easy to apply. The most important thing is that it's very, very effective. So I hope that you find my tips and tricks helpful. And if you have any questions that I didn't cover on this video, feel free to just comment down below. I'll be happy to answer all of your questions. Thank you so much, dolls, for watching. And if you appreciate my content, please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll always be updated once a new video is out. Thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you on my next one.